G'day, mate, and welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. We're live on Twitch again and recorded for YouTube prosperity. What's happened? Okay. After the small little mishap, I think it must have been last stream or the stream before, with the couldn't get the recursive blueprints to work correctly. Turns out that was a mod conflict between the lighted electric poles or the extra lighting by Muppet. We've actually still got the mod installed. Inbuilt lighting. Basically I had to set this to 0 to disable it, and that fixed that problem. So we've now got each one of these auto miners quite happily just pushing forward. The phone's not on silent again. At the same time, it looks like the north, because we started hitting uranium, has swapped over to a new build, which is a smaller build. It only moves forward 2 tiles at a time, so the pipes always line up. So we've got those running, we've got those running. We've had Zero, who's Lagbot over on Discord, has started his own little mini base, and Stinson has also done the same. Now, people were abusing the waterfill mod. Yeah. So that unlocks a piece of technology that lets you put down canals from an existing waterway, which of course remove the ore. So I went and disabled the craftable item, which fixed that problem entirely. And people are concreting with bots. Yeah. Yep, so that pretty much brings us up to date. And let's unmute Discord. There we go. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Wagons. The gimmick of this map. Well, the gimmick of this map is to save Santa. So, buried in crap. Buried in here is his runway, and that's probably about all you can still see of it, because the rest of it got built over. And we need to protect Santa's friendship cannon, it's been renamed to. Santa's artillery, where he keeps all his elves, who then produce all the toys, which constantly spews out pollution. Hence the map looks like that. It's we're what, 93 hours into the game. I have no idea how much pollution that thing spews out now. It goes up by a boiler per second. So, hang on, let's okay. Let's just get this. Okay. So we want game print bracket. So it's 93 hours multiplied by 24 hours in a minute, multiplied by 60 minutes, multiplied by 60 seconds, multiplied by, let's go with 30. Because the boiler is 27 point something. So it's spewing out that much pollution per second and going up. Yeah. It's a bit. Just a little bit.
It's time we test out your new biters.
Oh yes, and I just updated the biters and made them more friendly. Update the biters.
I don't know if I like the sound of that.
Well,
We've all got our own definition of friendly.
they didn't expand fast enough because I left on default expansion. So they now expand at the old bite me map rate. which Stinson will be pleased as punch to find out. They also... See, normally biters are... so you survive for 3 point days? Yes, after 3 prior rerolls. So yeah, they normally a biter party maxes out at 200. Right? I set it to 300. But on top of that, like, spawners only put out so many biters. The normal is 7. I upped it to 15. Turns out a spawner only putting out 15 biters was not enough. So now it's set to 50. So each potential spawner can kick out 50 biters. Just to keep things interesting.
Just so Stinson has something to do each day.
Oh, he's gonna have plenty to do every day. Let's take this dog this direction.
Oh.
It keeps going. Okay. So yeah, and now we're mining everywhere on speed 3s, pretty much.
We have an absurd amount of iron ore.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. We need more.
Of course. Speed 3, speed 3, there, there. Everything needs speed 3s. Okay, so this one has a logi problem. That's what I came down here to sort out. Oh, that's what the logi problem is. Okay, so let's put a storage box. A requester box. We want you to request those and put them in there. You don't have any. Is this whole thing on manual? Okay, not touching it then. Not touching it. I love cursed out of place. Of course it is. Undo that. Redo that. Thank you, Orange Bunny. I forget every time.
About the beacon stuff. Just like, beacon the mining.
Yep, why not?
Good better go home.
514,000 compressed iron. 397 compressed coal. Only 81k compressed copper. So now we've actually got a copper shortage for something entirely different. Where the hell's it all going?
Circuits?
If you want more compressed copper, come up and get it. Okay. Okay, well if that's the
Probably
case,
has like a whole car up there. Just chilling.
Don't do it. He'll kill you and loot your body.
okay, so you're in the north. That's the robot network for the north, which has exactly one logistic spot. Okay, so first off I want one of these, and we want logistics spots. 2,000 please. this network.
We do have quite a bit of those. Okay.
Alright, what don't I need in my inventory? You're doing it wrong, am I, Lucas? Thanks, mate. I'd hate to do it right, especially on a map like this. Map like this, I don't think there is any right way to do anything. I don't want pipe. I don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that crap. Don't want that crap. I want a whole inventory full of construction robots and logi robots. Nothing else. Don't need that anymore. That's been updated. That's been updated. I don't need any of these recursive blueprints because they're now in a book. I do not want a nuclear build. That can go away because we're well past that stage of the game. I've got 100 coal on me for some important reason.
Gotta fuel those trains.
Well, I'm not dealing with trains. Not yet, at least.
That's extreme shop.
Not until the trains actually have somewhere to go. Empty box.
The train we have is just a glorified conveyor belt.
Yes. Alright, how many construction
my
robots do
ERP
you
base.
have there?
Just
100 with 500.
I literally use it just to get up and down my main bus.
How much bots do we have? Oh, 1.2k construction. Okay. Let's just have all the bots. Wait, you have assemblers making ore? No, we have assemblers compressing ore. So, can I show the recipe in my hand? Yeah, I can. So, you take 20 iron ore and compress it into 1 iron brick. And then you can uncompress it back the other way. Or you could just smelt it as is and have a 20% loss.
So you have a 20% loss if you compress it.
No, if you smelt it whilst it's compressed.
Oh, okay. I thought there was a loss when you uncompressed it as well.
No. Alright,
That's
get
good to hear.
back into my inventory, bots. Bot. Okay. Construction robots. 500. Car. I want a car. Come on, network. Give me a car. Singular. 1. Crap, now I need some of that coal stuff. Take my car. Pop it there. Fill up its trunk. Dump some coal in it. Go get some more logibots. Pick that one up. Not seeing that mod. I haven't either until we had a situation where we just had piles and piles and piles of chests full of ore. And I'm like, there has to be a better option. Turns out there is. You just got to hunt the mod portal. Okay. Alright, pick up this chest. Thank you. Go north to get this compressed copper. If I can get out of the base. There's the base. Okay. So, where report? Just going to flood your network with robots for a little bit. Hang on. I want to keep some of them. Pick up all those. Yeah, I know. That's fine. It's fine. I'll make sure they all pick up something, and then once they've picked up something, I'll remove all your robo ports. And then they'll have somewhere to go. The closest robot network. Which I'm hoping is not Stinson's network, because if it is, he's going to get probably grumpy at me. Just paint the sky in. It's fine. Okay. That's not even half what we've got in storage in the main network. Okay. So, change all those over. Request the chests. $10,000. $7,000. Stone. 7,000. Cool. Oh, I need to. So we have 4 and 3,000. Cancel deliveries there. Cancel deliveries there. Make another one. Cancel deliveries. Okay. Does he have any more storage boxes? He does. Let's get rid of all the storage.
Clean out all the ore up north.
I'll do it. Okay.
Oh, just asking if you were.
Deconstruct. Active providers. Okay, maybe not making green circuits. There they are. Come on, robots, come pick stuff up. Really, robots? You won't pick up from an active if you've got nowhere to put it? That's annoying.
Yeah, there's like way too many bots in that network.
Oh yeah, I'm about to fix it.
Put more bots in it.
You know, if you keep putting down
Oh.
roboports... There we go!
Oh.
Fixed. Okay, so it turns out I need construction robots. Logibots refuse to do it. Lagging so bad, you can't even close your inventory. That sounds horrible. Alright, so there's some Logibots, so at least you have a Logi network. And there's some construction robots, so you can construct things automatically. And I shall be back with more construction robots. Oh, and I better replace all your storage chests.
What is damaging? Oh, there's a freaking...
There we go.
I intentionally unbridged that part of the ROAM network so the bots can escape.
Oh, I didn't want them to escape. I wanted them in a nice small network so I can pick them up again.
Well, that can be undone very fast.
Yeah, but now I'm going to track them down over every roboport in the base, not just one or two.
Just request something.
I did. All of them. I requested all the construction robots. Oh, where's central storage? South. Already robbed the network of every bot we had. Okay. Auto trash those guys as well. Active provider. There and there. There and there. Wire from there, there. So we want Y is above 2000, T is above 1000. Yeah.
Does it have any better luck with the recursive stuff?
Yeah, it works fine now.
Sweet. Not like destroying laser turrets constantly.
Oh, occasionally if you click the wrong button. But it's less consistent now.
Less. Improvement.
Copy that to there, change that to that. T 1000. Okay. Let's also get rid of 10,000 repair packs. It'll slowly bleed back out. What's the stack size of compacted ore? 100? So what's that? 2,000? Because each one of those is worth 20. It's got most of the construction lots out. Yeah, it's 1.6k again. Logibots will take a little bit longer to bleed out, but they'll get out eventually. It's not the first time this network's been flooded with bots. Yeah, see, that network's now got one construction robot in it. That's probably bad. Auto trash, maybe? Bit of copper wire, bit of steel. Bot. Still 670. Gimme. 5,000, yep. It's really easy to consolidate construction robots in a network if you know how. Now there's 300 in the network. And they're still being pulled out. Why are the construction robots still leaving the network? Because somebody set it to 0. Okay, 0 is a little bit extreme, guys. Yeah, 1 and 2k is fine. That's overkill still. Oh, I set it to 0, did I? Well, there you go. It's too many 1 AM Factorio sessions in a row. Alright, so if I want to north and delete everything again, it'll end up in this network, which means I'll only have one tiny network to clean up. If I put that storage chest there, with that active provider there, we're done. How do I get out? Over here. Welcome back, Stinson. We made it more friendly for you, mate. I came into the network. Excellent. Well, you made the mistake of saying it was too easy, Stinson. It's got 4k in it. That's slowly getting there. Let's just take that up to 4.4. We'll just copy and paste that one there as well. Okay.
Are we allowed to landfill water, or is that going to desync us?
You can landfill water with... Oh, landfill water, yeah, go for it. It should be fine. We'll find out if we desync. If we do, we'll blame it on you.
wait for me. I'll just get off the line. Why? The landfill everything.
If you want.
How you gonna expand your nuclear now?
Well, there's no putting back down water anymore.
I just take that mod out.
No, the mod's still there. I just removed the recipe.
Ah.
Too many 1 AM. Me and Will was up till 6 AM yesterday playing Hearts of Iron. Wow. Yeah, but Will leaves stupid hours. Okay. Go construction robots. Pull up everything. There's still construction robots available. Undeconstruct. Redeconstruct. Thousand, 900, 700, 600. There's still stuff in there. Undeconstruct. Redeconstruct.
I hate how miners that don't have sulfuric acid under them don't like pipe through the ones that do.
Yeah, I gotta say that has been a frustration with me as well in this particular map.
Got like 14 miners sitting here idle because one next to each of them doesn't have uranium.
Oh. Oh, bugger it. I'll fill up my inventory too. Okay. I have some Logibots. Have some more Logibots. AFK. You'll be fine, Stinson. I'm sure none of the biters will have a fancy for your face. Sort those back to storage, those back to storage, those back to storage. Oh, get out of this base. Oh, stop trashing my stuff. It's alright, we got most of it. Get in the car. Go home. Yeah, difference is with me staying up to 1 AM, I've then got to get up at like 6 or 7 AM the next morning and go deal with life. Okay, now we can trash things. Yeah, somebody join the networks again. Had I thought about using belts as wire holders? Man, it would have been so much easier. Yeah, if you use belts, they don't get deconstructed. You mean actually running the wire down the belt rather than through the poles? Yeah, good point. That would have fixed it like days ago. Stop requesting robots. Just a stack, please. Auto trash, the whole lot. Let's face it, this whole community map has been a learning experience for everybody. Where's my car? It's parked right there. Okay. More compressed copper in the network. 90,000. Yeah, probably still not enough. module. 7 prod 3s, 192 speed 3s. Okay. Where did I...
chewing through the speed 3s.
Well, I put down a speed 3 speed maker.
Yeah, I saw it.
You can't output. You can't output. You can't output. Because it's set to 100. Oh, it's 185 in the network. 250 seems like a more reasonable number. You'll just pop that down. I haven't learned a thing other than avoid these mods. Zuri, I have a feeling you'd actually enjoy this map. So, the premise is that we need to save Santa, okay? So, Santa has a runway, which was here-ish. You can sort of see the outline under this smelter. Right, so we're going to protect Santa's runway from the biters. This artillery machine accidentally injects 1 boiler's worth of pollution for every second exists in the game. And as we're into 93 hours, it was that many boilers worth of pollution every second. So, plenty of pollution to keep the biters nice and happy. The biters have been slightly upgraded by me having a couple of mods and at the same time changing the server config. Oh, we've got one of these, do we? Is that my blueprint? Completely sidetracked. That's a horrible blueprint. It's only the middle bit. It doesn't do all the other things. Okay. On top of that, they're pretty crap nowadays. And there's only 20 in a box. That's laughable. Okay. On top of that, we've got the dangerous mod, which stops you actually building on the ore. So we started with our starter base, and we've literally had to mine every tile out to get the space that we have. Are you requesting? Okay, so that's a fault in that one. We'll see where that one explodes. So yeah, and we got a couple of other silly mods installed, but basically that's the premise. So try and survive the month with some really, really nasty biters. Oh, and shared player damage. So if somebody's out combating the biters, you receive 25% of their damage. Also trains. Yeah, the train supply manager mod's in there as well, but let's be honest, that train is a glorified belt. Oh, the train damage is shared too. Well, no, it's the player damage.
What if I drive the train into somebody?
If you drive the train into somebody...
Testing time.
So if you drive... Yeah, that killed 4 people last night. That's exactly what happened. So if a player gets hit by a train, then however much damage they take before or after armor, I'm not sure. Every other player takes 25% of that same amount of damage. So there is a chance if somebody gets hit with a train, then yeah, everybody might die on the map. It has been tested. It's been tested more than once. I think it was on day 2 somebody got hit with a train because they built a loop train and killed like 8 players at the same time. It's just everybody full health, no armor, just full health, just dead. I'm not keen on making biters even more annoying than they are. Oh, look, biters can be fun. Oh, really? Somebody already put this down. I didn't even see it. Again, it's capped too low. Let's just up the cap on that. Biters can be fun. And being as a community map with so many players on 24/7, request shields from Logic Network. There needs to be something. There needs to be something. Otherwise, like, if there's enough players, a rocket would be launched and done in like 3 hours or less. And that'd be it for the month. Well, 3 hours is probably a little bit too much, but 5 hours. 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours. Your aim is to rebuild a whole base and launch a rocket from up there.
Weird.
My aim is to come up there, remove your water input for your steam engines, and landfill in your last bit of water.
Oh.
Either just raid your network for goods. You've got a lot of iron and copper too, Stinson. There will be a nuke accident. Yeah. Okay. Okay, if we've got one of those, it means that can go away. It also means
Tasty taster whale up there.
that can go away. That can go away. That can go away. What's that red circle belt doing? Absolutely nothing. Okay, that's a little bit more tidy. That was an important pipe, wasn't it, Blooper?
Keyword is was.
Okay, as long as it's a was, not a oops. It's a community map. There are far too many oopses. So a network as a whole, we're actually short on red circuits. Is it because we're short on plastic or we're just short? Plastic comes from in here somewhere. And up there somewhere. We've got plenty of petroleum anyway. Okay. Yeah, it's way more than a blue bill's worth. That's what I thought. I really hope 17 brings us in the upgraded planner. The upgraded upgrade planner, somewhere to change modules over in a hurry. Okay. blueprint. Iron Wolf, thank you for the host as always, mate. Forget the artillery targeter. 2, 3.
Have beacon to this impression set up over here. Glorious.
Need to be beaconed.
Yeah. There was 2 compressed belts coming in and it wasn't going fast.
Okay.
Law. Fast.
Let's just run it that way. 3 tiles. 3 tiles. No. 3 tiles. Wrong button. Okay, turns out I need to actually request beacons. Two belts worth. Excellent. So if I put a splitter in there and run that out. Nope. Okay, that's a later problem. Output, 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 output. Yeah, we'll work out where to run that belt shortly. Actually, it's going to have to come this way. Hold the prod mods, click the speed mods. Yeah, you're right, Zuri. Wait for the server to save. Nope. One click makes it go away, second click makes all of them go away. My normal plan B is remove the whole lot, blueprint 1 with prod mods, and then copy and paste it back down. Alright. What the? Let's you go away. Okay, maybe that... it'll sort itself out. There to there, we're just going to get rid of everything. Is this 2 belts worth? Not quite. Can I get 2 belts worth in? If you're outputting there, you're outputting there, you're... outputting... No, so I need 1 there.
Who moved the concrete production?
No idea. Welcome to a community map. No idea. I don't even know where it was in the first place. 74.
It was right by central storage.
It was me, and I already built a replacement for it.
Cool.
Crap, you can't help it. It's a power pole with a red wire, but the red wire doesn't have any signal on it, so we'll hope that it's not important. I don't think it's important. No idea. Okay. Is that 2 belts worth? Still close. We'll take it. I really can't get that out. Not with that beacon there. Damn. I'm not improving anything for myself. That'll give me 1 tile, that doesn't help. You're holding shift click, it matters. I wasn't paying attention. Holding control did not work. Holding shift did not work. Straight click. Just a straight replace. Okay, yeah. Okay, so straight replace is what I wanted. Actually, okay. There we go. That's a little bit better. No, output right. And then you output left. Okay, it's 2 full builds worth. Alright. break that. Alright, I found more plastic. Step 1. To find out step 2, you'll just have to come back in the next episode. Hope you guys are enjoying. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Alright, bye.